Okay, this past week I saw Muse for the third time. This was the first time I saw them when they weren't actively promoting a new album. The first time I saw them, they were actively promoting The Second Law. The second time I saw them, they were actively promoting Drones. So this time around, they were only really promoting two singles that they have since released. I'm not a big fan of these singles, and so when they were playing them live, I was like, okay, it's not really why I'm here. I'm here for the hits. I'm here for the deep cuts. I'm here for the experience, because the one thing I love about Muse is they know how to do a fantastic show. I've never walked away from a Muse show disappointed, and I can still say the same for this one, which I must admit was a hard task to do because they were playing at Toronto's most, I guess, difficult venue to play in, and that is what used to be the Molsa Amphitheater that is now the Budweiser stage. This is the one that is an outdoor venue, and I've never really seen a show where I walked away 100% satisfied until this show. In fact, I saw my first concert here when I went to see Yes when I was in grade 10. I have seen Deep Purple, I've seen Rush, and again, I never really walked away completely satisfied because the venue itself doesn't really know what to do with the acoustics. And so that's a real hindrance when you're trying to enjoy a really great show. But as I said, this is not the case for the Muse show. These guys knew exactly the right emphasis and the proper dynamic that they needed to elevate their music in terms of phonically. Now, of course, the stage presence of Muse was just brilliant. They had these kind of like movable screens, like LED screens, and there must have been 7 in total that would move forward and back, giving a lot of depth. And what I really liked is that they either pre-recorded their movements on stage, or they were recording the stage presence of the musicians and putting this really strange effect on it where, you know, there's these lines coming off of them the entire time. Just a brilliant stage show in that effect, because it was also very minimal. There's not a whole lot you can do on an outside stage show like that. And the song selections was also very well done. They played a lot of music from their past discography. They didn't touch anything from Showbiz. They played, I believe, 1 or 2 songs from Origins of Symmetry. I want to say it was Feel Good. No, it was Plug-in Baby that they played, and that was just beautiful when they cranked that one out. I don't believe I've seen that one live yet, so I really enjoyed that one. They played a lot from Absolution, which I'd be hard-pressed to say, but I would say it's my favorite album from them. Of course, they played the standout tracks from Black Holes. Like, they played Knights of Sidonia as the closer track. I was really hoping that they would play Invincible, because I still haven't seen it performed live. Unfortunately, they didn't play it, so I'm going to have to wait until the next tour. And they played a number of tracks from The Second Law. They played one of my favorite tracks, and a very underrated track from them, Second Law Part 2, where it's just kind of the filler. And they were doing that when Matt was then going to be playing, I believe it's Starlight from Black Holes, where he actually came out through the crowd to sing that, and I thought that was kind of fun. So the opening act was 30 Seconds to Mars, and well, I was raised, if I don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, so I'll leave it with that. I mean, 30 Seconds to Mars, most of the vocals are either oohs or ahs or whoa! Like, that's all really Jared Leto does with his vocals, and I'm not a fan. I feel like that's, you know, he didn't really have anything better to say, so he's just doing that. I know there's a huge market for it because there are a lot of screaming people really enjoying that. And when he decided to do this, we're going to record you for a new song, it was the exact same thing that we had heard up until this point. He's just like, yeah, we're putting on a new song, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be new. We haven't written anything in like 4 years, so we're really excited to do something new. And yet it sounded exactly like everything else that I've heard up until that point. So, yeah. Don't need to do that again. So, I mean, overall, it was still a fantastic show, and one that I loved. I will definitely be checking them out later, and I can't wait to see the next performance that they do, because this is what they were born to do. So that's about it. Have you guys seen Muse live? If you have, let me know of your own experience down below. What's your favorite song from Muse that you love to see live? Have you seen it be performed live? So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm reminding everybody I have a listening party coming up in a couple of weeks. I am going to be listening to my favorite album on August 1st. It is a Tuesday. We're listening to it at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are definitely the best. And until next time, notes out.